Every genre of music is running its own race. What
Okay.
determines whether you take over or not is the level of investment. You understand? Nigeria is not just claiming Afrobeat. They are investing in it by way of proper, production or
DJ Paco Rich.
About Afrobeat,
yes.
one may ask, among all these genres that were selected
Yeah.
to be in that category, we see Afrobeat becoming more popular and bigger than the other ones. To me, I mean, I stand to be corrected. So does it mean that it would have an advantage over other music? I'll be very honest to myself. Nigerians are producing a lot of Afrobeats compared to other countries, and then I mean their mileage, the kind of space they operate in. I mean, you can use Burna Boy as a very good example and all that. Is it going to affect the other genres we have in that category, or you think it would rather motivate the other genres or people in other genres to push up there?
Okay. So you see, every genre of music is running its own race.
Okay.
What determines whether you take over or not is the level of investment. You understand? Nigeria is not just claiming Afrobeat. They are investing in it by way of proper, production, audio production, by way of video production, top-notch video production, by way of event. They brought Afro Nation. Afro Nation has given them the ticket to the world. Burna Boy just shut down an event, and it's like almost every weekend, Nigerians are playing gigs. You understand? Let's look at where Afrobeat has taken them to. Who just performed at the Champions? Is it a Champions League or
Yeah, Champions League finals.
Burna Boy, right?
Yeah, Burna Boy, yeah.
Davido performed at the World Cup finals, right?
Yeah. Not long ago, even Burna Boy himself, I filled an 80,000 capacity
80,000.
stadium.
Yeah. I'm just giving you the indications.
Yeah.
Davido doing the World Cup. Burna Boy doing what's the name? The UEFA.
Yeah.
Tiwa Savage performing at the coronation concert
Of the king, yeah.
We've not touched on what Wizkid is doing.
Yeah.
And we've not even come to what CK has done with Love One Ting, breaking all the records.
Yeah,
we are not even talking about.
I think there was another event in India where Rema also, went there.
You get it.
Shut the place down.
You see, every genre is capable of doing what you want to do, but it will be determined by your level of investment. You understand? See, I just want us to move from being, media friendly with some discussion and hit the ground. How do we hit the ground? When somebody is on tour, okay, let's try as much as we can to echo their efforts. However, they should also do the right thing, because it is very difficult for you to see a Ghanaian going on tour and preparing the grounds very well in terms of media relations.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's true.
When was the last time? Look at the great works you've been doing, on all your platforms, from, showing music video on TV to, producing amazing, digital content and all that. When was the last time maybe an artist walked to you and said, bro, I'm giving you 15,000 because I'm going to Europe and I want you to take all my videos? It doesn't happen, but elsewhere it happens.
Even in Nigeria, even when they are traveling from Ghana to Nigeria, I mean, let me tell you one interesting thing about Ghanaians. I mean, it's quite funny. I have a channel which is very popular in Nigeria. So most of my viewers or audience sometimes demand to know, I mean, things that are bond between Ghana and Nigeria. So let's say if a Ghanaian musician is traveling from Ghana to Nigeria on a tour, on a radio tour, sometimes it is just reasonable for me to, tell my viewers, because they are there. they are going to have an event and all that. And I tell them, oh, there's this Ghanaian musician coming there, so you guys can go to the event and all that. Now, the most painful thing is that sometimes when they get there, even maybe before their tours and all that, I want to have interactions with them. Not that even they should pay me for that. Just availability. Make yourself
Pro
available.
bono.
Let's talk. Let's let the people know
They wouldn't be having
what you are in town to do. You will never have them. You will
see,
never
and that
have
is the
them.
problem
And
we have.
even after the event, they're putting something together, like maybe except footages of their events to, oh, I mean, you can talk about this. This is what happened. It was successful and all that. The most painful one is that there was a time a radio station there in Nigeria requested that they wanted to, promote one of our biggest exports here on their radio station, like give them back to back. So if he can, reach out to them and, so that they work together, not even on money terms and all that, but it looks like the PA that was instructed to do that work was like laid back like that. So one way or the other, I see ourselves not really, really, really ready for the world, because we are not even ready to, organize or connect with the smaller platforms that we have. And I see Nigerians coming here using most of our media personalities to achieve great goals. They don't underrate any space here in Ghana. I mean, when I was in Xylophone, I remember Harry Songs was in town. By then I was in Kumasi. I heard him on radio. Then I called into the radio station. Yo, man, I've been playing your music videos and I want you on my show before you leave Ghana. Quickly, he said, oh, which station is that? I told him Xylophone Media. He cross-checked on the handles. He realized, this is a solid brand. The next day, he was there. He wasn't even late for the show. He was there before the show even started, just to interact with the crew and staff and all that. So this is how sometimes we in our own space we behave, and after that we think that somebody isn't pushing us. You understand? But our other brothers are working really hard.
Yeah. So I think it's an amazing conversation that we are having, because at the end of the day, we need to know the loopholes that we have and know how to fill them. However, you see, I keep saying these things. When conversations like this pop up, it shouldn't sound like maybe we are over expecting from our artist, or we have too much expectations and all that. But basically what we are trying to say is that, listen, there are certain places, there are certain spaces that we can take a lot of advantage, but we are not utilizing them well. Now, a lot of artists, have issues when it comes to payment. And it's sad, because they don't know that money has to run in the value chain. Because if I make money, you make money, we move forward.
Of course.
You understand? And you will not continue to make money. Hey, let me see. I'll forever congratulate everybody at, Grind.stop, GB Records.
Yeah.
See, every Camido project, they will call you and say this and that, this and that. And I know some artists have been doing it as well, but on top of my mind, I just want to congratulate that team, and also on the BET nomination. It's a big deal. It didn't come by surprise. I've seen a tweet by somebody, and the person was like, "Oh, he doesn't deserve it." Okay, if he doesn't deserve it, who deserves it?
Of course, ask him.
You get it. Let's consciously, praise people when they achieve certain milestone, because see, it is not easy doing music business in Ghana. Not easy. See, I left Ghana Education Service to come and do this business, and I can tell you, if not for passion, I would have left long ago. Because it is very difficult to even let somebody understand what is good for them.
Yeah.
Not to talk of how to work it out. You get it? And we have to understand that the music business has evolved to a level where everything is supposed to be done on a business level, we have to use a lot of, analysis to make sure that everything you are doing is on point. You get, because nobody takes hype to a business conversation. Everything is data driven. They want to see what you have done, what you are doing, and how they can also tap into it. It is not just about, I have 60,000 views on YouTube. What guarantee the next one we are coming to do?
Yeah, I get
You
it.
get it. So we should be able to, understand how the business space is running and also learn how to utilize it to our own advantage. I'm happy my own high life has gotten a recognition, and we are praying that, the patrons will make good use of it. I'll be happy for a Ghanaian journal.
Well, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Do you think that since we have seen High Life's name there, it is possible we can have them on the music or the digital shop soon? Like when you are uploading music, you can see High Life General and then you put it in there, or you think it'll take
for that one,
a long time?
For that one, I agree, because it is mostly situations like this that introduces the various categories also on a streaming platform. So we are looking forward to that. And yes, of course, I'm happy, original, like already we have High Life on some of the platforms like AudioMac and some of the aggregators like, I think DistroKid, or no, not DistroKid, Dito has High Life, category for submission, and I think this will go a long way to influence what we've been talking about.
Let's hope that maybe TuneCore and DistroKid can also, add
hopefully,
High Life. Yes.
Hopefully.
All right.
Hopefully.
I mean, this has been a very, wonderful conversation. We've done almost about 11 minutes. That's good. But I would like you to let my audience know about what you do, so that in case somebody will also engage you in other businesses. Yeah. Sometimes I get a lot of people abroad who wants to, I want to promote music. I want to, do music here in Ghana and all that. So in about a minute or two, you can tell them about Jonila.net and live, what you do at your space.
All right. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity as well. My name is Jonathan Nilai. So the Jonila is just an acronym of my government name. Jonila is a digital music expert. I'm also into tourism. I create tourism content and take people around the country, even beyond. In recent time, what we are doing at Jonila.net is to influence music streaming through a lot of education. So we have a program called Digital Music Education Series, which is a podcast host, iPanel, and is being hosted by, one of my team members called Ahwefamimi. She's an online personality as well. And what we are trying to do is to educate the artists, because we believe that, listen, if before we can do this thing right, we have to learn it, because if you are going somewhere, you need to know what is going on over there. And again, we believe that the podcast we've produced over time has gained recognition, and now we are on nationwide tour with Digital Music Education Seminar, and on the 26th of July we are going to Oti region to have a seminar over there, and also do some donations as well, because we have a corporate social responsibility called School Support Project, where we reach out to the kids in the most deprived areas in the country, and it's been going so well. And I want to thank people like DJ Pakorich, who has always been available for us, supporting us in one way or the other. That is it. You can get in touch with me. Just go on Google, type Jonila, or come on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of the platform, type Jonila, drop a message, and let's take it from there. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Jonila, for making time for us. It was on a short note, but you did. But
DJ Pakorich.